Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your September 2016 General Tarot Forecasts. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We've got a lot of major arcana cards already, so I'm excited for this, see what goes on. So as always, please remember that these are general readings only, so they're not going to apply to everybody watching. Okay, that's just impossible. So just please bear that in mind. You can watch your moon and rising sign readings as well for additional messages. And if none of it makes sense to you and you're still interested to know what's going on for you, you can get a private reading. Just click in the description box, the link in the description box. It will take you to my website. That's an option for you as well. And just thank you for being here, okay? So thank you for all that you do for my channel. I just want to take the time to say thank you and that I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you subscribing to my channel, liking my videos, watching them, sharing them. I appreciate all the comments, okay? I'm very, very grateful for all your support, okay? I just would like to take some time to say that. Okay, so Capricorn, let's have a look. You got quite a few major arcana cards. Most of the major arcana energy is happening in the first half of the month for you guys, so you may be experiencing some kind of confusion at this time, or challenges, or a bit of heavy energy, okay? If this is the case, just know that divine intervention is to blame for that, okay, so to speak. Divine timing, divine order is happening in your life at this time. So let's just get through the cards, okay? At the bottom of the deck, you have a major arcana cards representing your overall energy for the month of September. This is the Hanging Man. This is a major arcana card that talks about, for some of you, it talks about a need to step back and allow for things to happen in your life this month. For others, this is talking about you receiving a lot of information this month. A lot of communications coming your way. Most of the messages you're receiving are coming to you spiritually, so it's important that you make time to relax, to sleep, okay, to meditate, to pray, because you're going to be receiving a lot of messages, a lot of ideas, a lot of aha moments happening for you during those times, okay? So during the time when your mind is quiet, when you can relax, when you can be alone in a quiet place, is when everything is gonna come to you, make sense, and just really kind of give you new ideas, new understandings, okay? For others, this is just saying that you may be experiencing some delays this month, but again, that's just because divine timing is at work in your life at this time. So that means that things won't happen until they are ready to happen, until they're meant to happen, okay? So you may be dealing with other people at this time, and whatever you're trying to manifest, if it's delayed, you have to look at it from a different perspective. You have to look at it, it's not just your free will that is involved, it's the free will of each and every single person that you're working with that needs to be in the right place, in the same place where you are, so that, whatever you're trying to manifest can happen. So, and also, it's like, if this is a major thing that you're trying to accomplish and it affects the life of other people, they need to be in a certain mindset or a certain place emotionally or spiritually to be able to process that situation or to experience that situation in the first place. So everything is kind of happening at a grand scale in your life, especially in the first part of the month. So just be aware of that. It may cause some delays, but don't panic. Focus on your spirituality, and that will be a much better use of your time rather than worrying as to what's going on, okay? In your present situation, which is whenever you watch the video, okay, we have the High Priestess. And it's actually the first time she's come out in all the readings I've done this far. But with the Hanging Man and the High Priestess, this is definitely a very spiritual time for you. You may have different types of dreams at this time. You may have more vivid dreams, or if you're the type of person who doesn't remember what they dream, you're gonna start remembering what you dream. Pay attention to those dreams, okay? If you usually don't remember what you dream at night, and then one morning you wake up and you know exactly what you dreamt of, that's important. That's a clue for you there. So write things down. Start a dream journal or something like that. Prayer and meditation, like I say, are your best friend this month. Focusing on your spirituality, starting a yoga practice, I'm also seeing research. You're doing a lot of research. You're doing soul searching. You may be looking for information. You may be researching things to do with spirituality or researching in general. We also have the Emperor crossing the High Priestess. So this may be helping you or hindering you. In terms of a hindrance, in terms of this being your challenge for the month, the Emperor says, don't be stubborn. Don't try to fight the energy that's happening, and don't try to push divine timing. It's just not going to happen, okay? Just be aware that things are going to happen in the right time. You're going to be in the right place at the right time to talk to the right people. You don't have to worry about that. Let go and let God, okay? The angels are working with you on this, and they're actually trying to work on your behalf, so it's just your job to just get out of the way, okay, basically. So don't be stubborn this month. Don't try to impose your vision of what things need to happen when they need to happen. Try to go with the flow more. The High Priestess is more neutral, I guess you could say, compared to the Emperor. She allows for things to come to her. She allows for things to happen. She observes. She reflects, okay? She processes the information she receives. She's much more calm, soothing energy, more go with the flow, okay? Remember, she swims in the waters of the subconscious all the time, and she's always in between worlds, okay? So relax, take a deep breath, take a step back, allow for things to happen. And you will see when it will be your time to act. You will be informed of that, okay? You will be notified of that, I guess you could say, by your angels, by your spirit guides, by your intuition. You will know, okay, divine timing has done its part. The angels have done their work. Now it's time for you to jump in and get things going, okay? You'll know when that happens. And it's mostly towards like the second half of the month, definitely. So what I'm seeing right now is that you're in a place where you're gathering information, where you're trying to make sense of things, where you're receiving information, where you're researching. You're trying to make sense of it all. Things may not be happening the way you would like them to, or when you would like them to, or as quickly as you would like them to at this time. You may be experiencing some delays or some hiccups in communication, or you may not have all the information you need to be able to move forward at the speed that you're trying to move forward with. And so the Emperor is here to tell you, go with the flow. Be confident that things are moving in the right direction, okay? This may also be an Aries person that is trying to help you or that is working on your behalf. So trust them if this is the case. Trust them and let them do what they know and how they know. Let them do their work. Let them do their job, okay? You may also be looking for information, researching, gathering documentation to present to some sort of figure of authority, to present to some sort of government institution. Okay, so that's what you may be dealing with at this time. That's what's going on for you. In the foundation, we do have the Page of Coins. So why things are happening the way they are. The Page of Coins represents either asking for a loan, asking for a mortgage, applying for a job, asking for a raise, asking for a promotion. Okay, so with this being in the foundation, that's what you're working towards. That's what you're gathering information for. That's what you're preparing for at this time. But this is positive news and positive energy surrounding jobs and money, or your health and well-being situation. Your studies, your education as well. It could be that you're studying for some sort of exams, some of you. And if this is the case, don't worry about it. It's going to go well. Okay. Hold on, let me clarify something. Yeah, as I thought. In your past, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune says that in your recent past, things have started to happen according to divine timing. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is the hand of fate, stepping in, intervening, getting things to either shift paths, to slow down, to speed up, whatever the case may be. Whatever is meant to happen in your life will happen with the Wheel of Fortune. It's when we kind of lost control of what was going on in our lives, and we started to see that things are happening a bit differently than what we anticipated. Things are starting to change. Cycles are ending, new cycles are beginning. Okay, and with the Wheel of Fortune, that's exactly what you get. This is the hand of fate intervening, causing the changes that need to happen in our lives so that we are more in line with the purpose that we have, the path that we're supposed to walk, okay? The Wheel of Fortune could represent a change in job, could represent a fortuitous change in job, like a promotion coming out of nowhere, the offer, the opportunity for a promotion. This could represent traveling, unexpected traveling. This could represent unplanned visits, unplanned exams, unplanned communication. Things just happening out of the blue for you recently, okay? It's just confirming for you that divine timing, once again, is at work. In your crowning thoughts, we have the Fool. So with the Fool, you may be preparing to start a completely new venture in your life. For some of you, I feel like this is your own business. For others, I feel like this is you preparing for a new job or for advancement in your job, a new position within the existing company. And so that's what the Page of Coins represents for you. You may be tested for this. You may be like having to go through exams or having to go through application processes, presenting documents, putting together presentations as to why you should be there, why you deserve to get what you're asking for. The Fool could also represent preparing to graduate, preparing to go and get a job, applying for a job. It could also represent moving, okay, buying a new place. You're preparing to buy a new place. You're researching where it is that you want to go, where it is that you want to move to. For others of you, because this is a general reading, but I do feel like more business related and like property related, moving, traveling, stuff like that. But for some of you, I guess you are preparing for new relationships in your life, or you're preparing to walk away from existing relationships, okay? Or things have happened in such a way that you found yourself, free and with the opportunity of starting a new beginning when it comes to your love life. And it may have been because potentially you're dealing with this Emperor person, with this Aries person who's a bit stubborn. With the High Priestess, this could represent like a one-sided relationship. And so it may be that you're thinking about leaving this situation because you've had enough. In your near future, we have the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Coins. So for some of you, the Three of Swords in your near future represents sadness and disappointment, but I do feel it is because things are happening a bit slower than what you would hope, okay? The Knight of Coins is someone who moves very, very slowly. So slowly, in fact, that it looks like he's sitting still. So I feel like that's what you're experiencing in the near future, like up to mid-month, because you're not seeing things come together. You're not seeing things happen, but they are happening. It's just at a much slower pace than what you would hope. And so it looks like nothing's happening. So just keep that in mind and don't panic. For others of you, this does represent like walking away from this relationship that has been a one-sided relationship for a really long time. And it's a difficult relationship that you have been struggling with and a difficult decision that you have been struggling with. But it's time to move on. It's time to focus on you with the Knight of Coins and move forward in a better direction. You're ready for different types of relationships, better types of relationships, okay? And don't worry, you will see the news that you're waiting to hear on. It will come your way. It just takes more time than what you would like. In the position representing you, we do have the Eight of Coins. So the Eight of Coins tells me that you're really working hard at your job, okay? Your job, your studies, or a relationship. Or you're really working hard on yourself. Self-reflection, soul-searching. Health, fitness, diet for others of you. But the Eight of Coins represents the fact that you are just getting started with something different at this time. You know some things about this new venture that you're starting, whether it's a new job, it's a new business, you're moving, or you're starting a new relationship, or you're recently single. You're just getting started with this. You know some things about this, but there's a lot for you to learn. So you're learning a lot. You're working on improving. You're working on fixing, you're working on developing, you're working on growing, expanding, whatever it is that you're most focused on at this time. With the Eight of Coins, remember, take your time and do things right. Focus on the quality versus the quality versus the quantity, and whatever it is that you do. And you will see success and recognition really, really soon, okay? In your environment, we do have the Three of Coins. And the Three of Coins represents a card that talks about success at work, recognition at work, good news when it comes to whatever it is that you've been working for, whatever it is that you've been taking exams for, applying for, okay? This is people being impressed with your work, people offering you jobs or opportunities or projects because of the level of quality that your work shows, okay, that your work presents. So this is success, recognition, money coming your way. Opportunity for new jobs, opportunity for partnerships, Mostly in a business sense is what I'm getting, because you have a few coins cards in here. Most cards are coin cards apart from the major arcana ones. So I will say like business partnerships are in your environment if that's something you're interested in. But you're building, you're growing, you're expanding. So like I say, this is advancement in existing jobs. This is job offers. This is coming from, coming out of being an apprentice or an intern into having a proper job, full-time job, paid the way you are supposed to be paid, not, like an intern or an apprentice. This is people offering to work with you, or people offering to pay you for your work, pay you for your services, because the Three of Coins, it represents success and money coming your way because people are really impressed with the quality of your work. In your hopes and fears, we have the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups, for some of you, you hope that someone will come back from the past. Somebody may have been involved with, or this is a financial opportunity or a business opportunity that you've dealt with in the past, and you hope they will come back around. With the Wheel of Fortune in your reading, that's definitely a possibility. It could be that things from your past are coming back around, okay? It could also be people from your past coming back around. And that may be a hope or a fear for some of you, okay? Because for some of you, you may hope that someone comes back because they've changed or because they want to do things over. For others, this is someone you don't really want to deal with anymore because you've walked away from them once and you kind of want them to stay gone, to stay out of your life. But in your outcome, you do have the Ten of Cups. So this is awesome. This is happily ever after. This is beautiful times in the home, beautiful times in the family, harmony, love, abundance, celebration. Towards the end of the month, you could be welcomed into a new work family. For others, this is you potentially retiring. Okay, maybe you're starting your own business and so you're quitting a job. So this is some sort of farewell party. Or retiring altogether for others of you to be with family, or to work from home is what I'm getting. So maybe you are starting your own business and you're working from home. You may be traveling to be with family towards the end of the month. This could be like a family celebration, like a wedding or christening, housewarming party. Or if you are moving, then this is your housewarming party. But it is definitely your happily ever after. So it's a yes card, okay? So towards the end of the month, you will see that you will understand why things happen a certain way in the first half of the month, why things had to take as long as they did, why things didn't happen as quickly as you would like them to, and so on and so forth. I feel like everything's going to make sense to you towards the end of the month, but you do have your happily ever after card. So whatever you're working hard to manifest, it will happen to you for you towards the end of the month, okay? So guidance for you, career and finances, we have Crystal. Have faith and hope because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. So this is awesome, okay? I love it when they do this. So don't panic, don't be afraid, and don't be disappointed because there's something for you to be disappointed in or disappointed by. Just have faith because there's something new coming that you can't see yet, okay? And that means just have faith in this whole divine timing thing. Have faith because things are happening the way you hope they would. I feel like things are happening better than what you hoped they would. And so that's why it's important for you to allow the angels to come in to fix things up in such a way that they're better than you could ever imagine. And then you can pick up, the work and go from there. In your relationships, we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So for some of you, you are walking away from situations, you are walking away from relationships because they have been negative or one-sided, or it's just time to go. They've just run their course. For others, this is asking you to release your ex. Stop hoping that they'll come back because there's actually someone better for you out there. So it's important to just let go of the past so that you can embrace a new relationship, a new person in your life because they're better for you than the person you're thinking of and hoping that they would come back, okay? Someone new can come in that will take you to your happily ever after in terms of relationships is what they're saying. And for those of you in existing relationships, this is saying try not to repeat the mistakes of the past and try not to treat your current partner as someone in your past who has wronged you. Be present in the moment, okay? And Be grateful for what you have. Invest in the relationship you're in if it feels right for you. If you're actually happy but this is just old demons coming back around, just be mindful of that and try to keep yourself in the present. Health and well-being, we have alternative medicine. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to the ideal healing treatment modality and for giving me clear signs and messages to validate the best path for my well-being. So try alternative medicine this month, okay? That would be a good option for you to try, okay? If you've been trying different things and you're not comfortable, you're not happy, or they're not working, try alternative medicine. Now do your research. This could be what you're researching. Do your research and see what you're drawn to. For some of you, you could work with crystals, you could work with aromatherapy, you could work with acupuncture, you could work with energetic healing techniques. There's, hundreds of them, or thousands, millions of types of techniques. Whatever it is that you're drawn to, trust it and go with it, okay? But try alternative medicine this month. I feel like that's gonna give you some really positive results, okay? Especially if you're dealing with some sort of heart issues or mental issues for others of you. Slow but steady healing is what I'm hearing through alternative medicine. And your overall guidance, we have career transition. Archangel Chamuel, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So for some of you, everything that's going on is to trigger you to be in line with your life purpose, basically, to trigger a new path that is in line with your life purpose. And that's a big shift, and it's a big change, and it takes a lot of adjustment. So that's why the angels are intervening and guiding you through this, okay, and they're preparing the field for you, so to speak, so that you can just jump in and carry on the work. But you are going to see some changes in your career, in your work situation, in how you work, and the type of work you're drawn to. Your hobbies may change, okay? So just be mindful of that, and don't worry about it and go with the flow. Go with the flow, because you are being guided. You're moving in the direction of your life purpose, and that's a beautiful thing. So it's important that you embrace that energy, okay? Okay, so that's your reading, okay, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed. I hope everything makes sense. Thank you again for being here with me and for everything that you do to support my work. I hope you have a great month, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.